Okay, I'm with Gwen Bath. Welcome back to Warrington, Gwen. What are your memories of Warrington from all those years ago when Harry was playing here?
My memories of Warrington were how kind and how wonderful the people were to us. I love the history of Warrington. I used to love watching the football. It was a number one team at that particular time, and it was very exciting. Of course, the fact is both my children were born in England at Warrington, and I was have very, very happy memories.
Now you're here in this fantastic new stadium. What do you think Harry would have thought of a stadium like this?
Well, he would have been loved loved the grounds, because the grounds look so amazing. Whereas he played when the snow was on the ground and came off with pretty bruised and after the game.
Obviously, you've not been back to Warrington since the 1970s. Have you noticed a lot of changes since you've been back here?
Yes, I have to say I was terribly disappointed to see the main street in Warrington and all the history of Warrington, which I used to love. It was so changed so much I didn't even recognise it.
Now, of course, you used to run a pub in the town centre as well, didn't you?
I certainly did, yes I did. Harry was mostly away playing football and travelling with the players, so I ran the hotel.
What would you say your fondest memory of Warrington was from when Harry was playing here?
We met two wonderful people when we first came here the first day, and they became regular friends. They were older people, Walter and Vi Wilcock. They took us under their wings, and they were the most wonderful people, and they visited us regularly, and they made us feel very, very, very much at home. That was one of my big memories, and they were very close to my children. But just about all memories that I can think of Warrington, they were just pretty wonderful.
Now, when Harry played for Warrington we were one of the top teams, if not the top side, and they're there again at long last. How does that feel?
I think it's wonderful. It was such a long time in between. No, it was wonderful to see. I was very thrilled for Warrington.
Now, you've been looking at some of the memories on the wall, the Odsal game as well in particular. You were actually at that with 102,000.
I certainly was.
What can you remember about that?
I remember that it was a fantastic game, mind-blowing really, to see the people at the sides, with steep sides where I thought they were all going to fall in. The crowd, it was really worrying, climbing on the top of the stands. They were climbing everywhere, and it was a bit frightening. But at the end of the day, for the people, the drive home, we left, I suppose, about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and the wives arrived at 2 o'clock in the morning. The players themselves were already home. I don't know how they got home, but we were late getting home. The roads were totally packed, couldn't move.
Amazing memories then.
Amazing memories, and Warrington has always been a special place in my heart, I have to say.
Okay, well, it's been lovely talking to you, Gwen. I hope you enjoy the rest of your visit here to Warrington, and thank you for sharing your memories.
Thank you very much, Gary.